フルカウンター
Alright lads, welcome back to the Black Clover Mobile video, and today we'll be going through the new William Vangeance trailer. This time should be quite interesting because, well, he is the first confirmed SSR. I mean, I'm pretty sure Yami is an SSR as well, but this guy on the actual trailer, we got months ago now, was, I believe, the only support character. So, kind of curious how he's going to work in game. Probably might be a healer, so we might see something just random in that we haven't seen in the game just yet. So looking forward to it. So boys, if you are new and you're here for Black Clover content, then do subscribe. We're going to be covering the game up until launch, and when it does come out towards the end of the year, we'll be covering it as well. So let's just jump in and see what this guy looks like. I might make a video on his ultimate in a few days time when it comes out. I believe it might come out on Friday. I think it's when it comes out on. So let's just check. Here we turn down. Oh. Okay, bro, hang on. I wonder if he takes his mask off. I don't think he will, but let's just see. A weird stand-in. Obviously. Oh. Oh, that looks sick. The tree. Oh, okay, new background. Oh, what the hell was that? Okay, this is going to be heal, right? It's not? What's going on? Okay, that's the heal. That's the support card. Oh, hang on. I know, it's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. It's so annoying, it's so quick. So, let me, go through that again. That looks so weird. Okay, so we have his actual... I don't know what they're doing. They have like two artworks, right? Which I'm not too sure if it means two different characters or they just do something weird. I'm not too sure. But this is the first artwork. But this one looks sick though. That might have to be the thumbnail. That actually looks really, really good. I mean, just looking at this is kind of sick, man. Because I'm a massive Black Clover fan, as you can probably tell. And the best part about the last Black Clover gacha game was probably the artwork. They had like kind of animated stuff that I can probably show you on screen right now. I think I have Sekray's one saved. And that was like, the best part about the game. So really looking forward to this one. So let's just see what happens here. Because he is a support character. So like, okay, what's his background? Is it just the village? Okay, so what's that? That is, I can't even tell. Because that's so close, right? That could be like an actual... I think that might be a heal card, you know, because like it's not going far towards hitting a character. Obviously, we know it's a turn-based game, so him hitting someone really up close doesn't make sense considering he did not move. So I'm thinking right now this is gonna hit an ally, maybe. I'm not too sure, or it's gonna just come up in front of him and then spread some seeds towards the other characters and heal someone. All right, so better explanation of what I just said. You can imagine this is the game right now, right? So William is on the left, and we have the enemy, which is Seke, quite far in the distance. It's a turn-based game, so there's gonna be some distance between them. And the first skill we just saw basically looked like he just put a little stump right in front of him, which doesn't hit the character further distance, right? Because there is a massive gap between them two. So I don't think, unless it goes further and we somehow get more tree stumps closing that gap, then I'm not too sure if there's actually going to be a attack skill. From the looks of it, it is just one. Because from the looks of it, he doesn't run forward. He just stands still and uses it. And you can kind of tell the tree stump kind of ends. It doesn't go further on. So I don't believe this will be an actual attack skill. Unless the tree does something and actually spawns below the enemy. But considering in these trailers they don't normally include enemies, it's most likely just going to spawn in front of him because no one is there. But you can imagine right now this is the exact same skill to where he does a slam on the floor and then boom, it spawns below the enemy rather than next to him, right? So that's two possibilities. Is either one, it is an attack skill but just spawns below the character or the enemy that he's attacking, or also it does spawn in front of him and it does like a massive heal for your team or something else that we can't really see because of the camera angle. So yeah, sorry for that weird explanation, but I kind of want to get out there because yeah, this one's so confused. I think that's most likely what's going to happen. I'm not too sure what even that is. And then we have this one right here, which is crazy cinematic shot right now. What's even happening? Sends off. Could that be a healer card again? And no, surely if it's a healer or some sort of support character, I'm sure it's going to have some sort of debuffs, right? So I think that one right there is probably just going to lob towards the enemies, right? Might be even an AoE skill. And yeah, this part right here is on the lines of something like his ultimate, where he spawns a massive tree. There was a world tree magic he does do, and I have no idea what's even going on here. It just there's massive trees going on. I think he's somehow floating. Kind of, is he floating? How does it even make sense? But yeah, the tree will go in the background, and that will probably just heal the characters. Actually, let me show you something. It's probably similar towards Grand Cross here. All right, so a character I think it might be similar to is this one right here. So as we saw, does some lob. Most likely something like this, right? Debuff skill will probably make sense, especially if he's a support character. And then, like we saw, the first skill arguably could be heal card. I'm not too sure, but you can imagine something like this. You know, just something like that, where it just heals the team basically, because the camera angle you can tell was kind of weird of it. And then, although the ultimate nowhere near as good as what we just saw, because I believe it's just a PNG. I think so. Yeah, like the tree comes from the ground, kinda, and then Boom, we get like a PNG, and you can kind of see afterwards, we get like a, yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, it looks alright, but it's kind of weird, right? And then boom, we get like a massive heal for the team. So, most likely here, going to be buffing out the team. We don't know what buffs are in the game just yet, so we have no idea, but you can imagine something like this, right? Because we do know this guy is an SSR, so he's probably going to be good here. But something I've noticed so far, I guess all the first characters that they did show, like Magna, you know, Noel, Yuno, and Asa, they were all rare characters. It looks like we skipped the SSRs, or SR, because we didn't really get to see Ghosh or, you know, Vanessa or Seke, imagine. But then, yeah, it looks like we just got William here. And as you can see by the icon right there, it is indicated the support character. He's the only one that has that. I think Noel was the only one that was a little bit different as well. But it wasn't a support character. It was more like an actual... I don't know what we're recording in the game just yet. But like you can see this attacker. This one's most likely more of technical, like debuffer. I have no idea what we're recording this. It looks like Magic people are recording this one, I think. Alright, so the next person we probably might see is probably Mars, because he is basically the next SSR that's been confirmed. Obviously, it's only him and actually William. And considering we just got Yami, which most likely was going to be an SSR, it's a good chance we get him next. It looks like he is ready. This was shown literally 6 months ago now, the end of last year, basically. Ignore the time, because it was uploaded later on. But I guess the patterns of releasing characters are a bit confusing, because we just went for, like, you know, some of the Black Ball members to Yami to now William. I guess they're both captains, but then how do we go from Mars? Do we just go back towards the Black Balls and get Vanessa? But I think the most likely one would be probably getting these 3 right here. So we either get Mars and then maybe even getting Vanessa or Ghost afterwards. So boys, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of this character. Obviously not the hypest one, because we just got Yami. But then again, nothing was going to beat Yami in hype. We got peak character basically. But still his animations do look good. And I kind of want to see what it looked like, because at least from the icon alone, he looks like a different type of character compared to all the rest of the cast. And yeah, we'll see how that works out in the game. So boys, once again, hopefully we do get gameplay sometime soon. I think they are doing a beta test right now for the actual gameplay. So once they finalize that, probably within this next month, I'm hoping to see some gameplay next month. That's kind of my schedule. But once again, no confirmation. The game's still planned to release at the end of the year, but then that could still be delayed. So we'll see how things go out. But still, I'm glad that they're still updating us with actual character trailers. They're quite hyped to see, and I kind of love doing them every 2 weeks now. So yeah, boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.